a 15-round action for the heavyweight championship of the world. Presenting the youngest pugilist in the annals of Fistiana to hold the heavyweight crown. He's from Mount Vernon, New York. He's wearing white trunks with black stripes. His weight is 184 pounds. Floyd Patterson. And tonight, Floyd makes his initial appearance in defense of his heavyweight crown. His adversary, the recognized #1 contender and capable challenger, formerly of Rockaway Beach, Long Island, now making St. Albans, Long Island his home. He's wearing black trunks with white stripes. He weighs 192.5 pounds. Tommy Hurricane Jackson. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we hope and trust that at the conclusion of this important contest, that the arm of the outstanding adversary will be raised in token of victory. Thank you.
We'll listen in now, ladies and gentlemen, to referee Ruby Goldstein as soon as they get the mic down. That arm waving, there are a lot of gnats around this ring tonight. Now let's listen to Ruby.
I'd like to ask about the rules of this state. Well, I'm sure you know them all, and this being a championship fight, you know that we are waiving the mandatory 8 count, and we're waiving the 3 knockdown rule in any round. I want you to watch your clinching. I want you to break by yourself instead of me pulling you apart. Make this a good, clean fight. Shake hands now, not when you come out, and good luck.
Here's the bell, round 1. Patterson in the white trunks, Jackson in the black. No punch of any consequence has been landed. Terrific volley by the champion, as you saw. In fact, it was a rally. The best punch in that rally was an overhand right hand. It hit the Hurricane right on the chin. 30 seconds. Seconds to the round to go. The bell for the end of the round is rung, ladies and gentlemen. It's very weak here. I didn't hear it for a moment, but there will be no count, as you see. Hurricane is still blowing. Jackson bleeding slightly from the nose. Two rights, two lefts, a right again, and then a left again. Another tremendous flurry by the champion. Count went to 6, although Jackson was on his feet at 4. There's no compulsory 8 count in a championship fight. It was a roundhouse right hand that dropped him in a neutral corner. Blood is smearing across the Hurricane's face. Seconds. Tommy's game, but he's doing not much but take punishment. Seconds. There's the bell. This time Jackson was not down, but was backing away from Patterson. And that's the end of the round 2. And now here's Lindsey Nelson.
Thanks, Bill. And there you see 22-year-old Floyd Patterson, the heavyweight champion of the world, who is looking sharper in this fight than he has looked. In the 2 rounds, he's been throwing combinations with such rapidity that Jackson has had no defense for them whatsoever. He was down for no count at the bell at the end of round 1. He was down in round 2 and was taking punishment consistently as Patterson was throwing them lefts and rights in combination to the body and to the head, a 2-fisted attack. And there you see Hurricane Jackson. He came out for the 2nd round, bicycling. Now you see him exercising there in his corner to indicate he's set to go, and the crowd likes that. They're giving Hurricane Jackson a hand.
He's still dancing. Round 3, here they go again. He's a tough man, this Jackson, a tough man. Patterson the white trunks, Jackson the black. One thing Patterson's not doing, he said he's going to, is not punching to the body at all, only to the head. Out for a quick KO, obviously. Hurricane doing a little more of his fancy stuff now. There's the fancy right hand of Patterson's, too. Patterson tore into him again. Don't know how the man can stand it. Yeah. 30 seconds of the round to go. Notice the speed of Patterson's punches. He's one of the fastest fighters with his hands, big man, I've ever seen. Combinations are beautiful. 10 seconds of the round to go. There's the bell for the end of round 3. Now here's round 4. Terrific combination, left and right, 2 lefts, Patterson. Seems impossible for the champion to miss Jackson's jaw, but Tommy keeps taking them. Jackson bleeding from the nose again. Now Patterson's working for the body. Oh. Jackson acted as if he thought he was hit low. Didn't complain to the referee, made a grimace. But Tommy fought back hard after that. It made him mad, I guess. $30. No punch there. Champion really punishes him to the body again. 10 seconds. Hurricane's lip is quivering. I don't think you can see that. And that's the end of round 4, and now here's Lindsey Nelson.
The champion, Floyd Patterson, who after having pounded Hurricane Jackson mercilessly to the head for 3 rounds, decided in round 4 that he'd go to the body to see if he could drop that guard a little bit, although he was hitting him squarely as much as he could possibly want to, but couldn't drop the challenger. And in return, Hurricane Jackson himself went to the body of Patterson and managed to score noticeably for the first time. As Bill Curran told you, he indicated by a grimace that he thought Patterson did, that he had taken a low blow during the fight. However, there was no complaint to the referee. In case you tuned in late, it is Patterson you see there in the white trunks. Hurricane Jackson is wearing black trunks. The referee is Ruby Goldstein. We're at the Polo Grounds in New York, and once again you see Hurricane Jackson in his corner, getting a rise out of the crowd as he indicates he's up, ready to go. The Hurricane has been hit with everything but the ring post. He's still up and at him, ready to go once again.
All right, round 5. What endurance that Hurricane Jackson has. They've been head-to-head, as you see, much of the last 2 rounds. Jackson landed a good, hard body punch, good right hand to the body. Patterson stepped back from it. Jackson coming in, marching in, forcing the fight. Patterson still outboxing, still landing cleanly, but not carrying the fight to him as he was. Jackson missed him with a right hand that might have done a lot of damage. Seconds. Patterson counter-punching. Jackson looks fresher, to me at least, than he did at the end of the 2nd round. 10 seconds. There's the end of round 5. It's evening up a little bit, round 6. Patterson keeps walking in there. He also keeps talking to Patterson. Okay, round 7. Hurricane looked to see if his nose was bleeding, and Patterson leaped right in on him when he saw him do it. Jackson calling on his legs, but they begin to look a little rocky, a little rubbery. Of course, it's hard to tell about this man. Another savage right to the side of the head. Patterson and the white trunks retreating, counterpunching. Patterson just pawing to the body a little, but no force of punches. Another savage right hand to the jaw by the champion. If Hurricane's jaw wasn't his best defense, he couldn't take those. Those are powerful punches. Uh-oh. There's a fancy step. Saw that one. There it is again. That's his secret weapon. 30 seconds, half a minute. Jackson bloated and battered. Bleeding all over from both sides of the head. 10 seconds. From the nose. Jaws puffing. I don't know how many right hands he's hitting. Well, it's round 8, Lindsay, and let's see what they do. The last round was very, very tough for the Hurricane. He did no shenanigans in his corner after that round. Jackson now patched over the left eye, just a little bit. Cut in there, I guess. No blood. Patterson slowed up a little bit. His white trunks are spattered with blood, however, and it's not his blood. It's Tommy's. Patterson driving in on the man in the black trunks, forcing him back now, pounding him with shorter punches. I don't think you see those perhaps so well, but some of them, many of them bounce off the head, mostly right hands. Just a tattoo by the champion. 30 seconds of the round. Left. Of course, in these rounds, Patterson's piling up a lot of points. 10 seconds of the round left now. Both men spattered by blood as round 8 ends, and that's the end of round 8, and now to Lindsey Nelson again.
As Bill Coram pointed out, Patterson has been cut slightly over his left eye, both men bleeding, and there you see the champion, Floyd Patterson, in his corner. You know, many times when a man becomes heavyweight champion of the world, he suddenly gets a great deal of confidence and becomes a class fighter where perhaps he hasn't been before. The Floyd Patterson that we're seeing here tonight at the Polo Grounds is a considerably improved Floyd Patterson over the man who beat Hurricane Jackson 13 months ago in a split decision in 12 rounds. He came on, of course, on November 30th to win the heavyweight championship when he dropped Archie Moore in the 5th round of their fight. Here's Bill Coram.
Patterson's still unmarked. Thank you, Lindsay. Still unmarked. Still looks fresh. You can't see any marks on Jackson either when he comes out, but when he goes back to his corner, he has plenty of them. However, he keeps coming in there. He is a man of prodigious stamina. Just unbelievable stamina. Marvelous legs. They said that Jackson wanted to run from his training camp to the Polo Grounds for the fight. Of course, it was a joke, but the way his legs looked, he could have done it. He just got unbelievable legs. Of course, he runs miles and miles every day. I'm talking a little now because nothing's happening much, as you see. Terrific left, shook Jackson. Count was five. The count was five. No automatic count. Count was 5. Right hand punch dropped him flat in the middle of the ring. Patterson ran into the referee for a minute, chasing Jackson. Half minute of the round to go. Jackson's face is a crimson stream from the top of his nose down, all about his mouth. This bright red mask. That was a tremendous right-hand punch, right on the button. Third time, Jackson had been down. 10 seconds. Fair right hand by Jackson, yes. And as the bell rang, a butte by Patterson. That's the bell for the end of round 9. Was first on his feet. He's the coolest looking kid you ever saw for 22 fighting for a title. He looks as if he's out for a dance. Jackson's been down 3 times, first, second rounds, and the last round, the 9th. Came in late. Patterson's in the white trunks, backing into the ropes now. Jackson in the black trunks. The title holder fencing and jabbing again. Nodded a little bit at that right hand of Jackson's. Is no Dempsey fearful. It's a very exciting and very good fight. Very earnest, very tough fight. We hope you're enjoying it, and I'm sure the folks at Buick hope so. It's a real good fight, I think. That's all of it. That's all of it. Right hand, Ruby Goldstein stopped it. Now Jackson is raising a fuss, but that's the all of it. That's the end. He hit him with the left hand, drove him back into the ropes, hit him with the right, cocked his right hand again, and Goldstein leaped in there. He's a man that can take a lot of punishment, but obviously Goldstein didn't figure that he should go on trying to take it all night, and certainly he was helpless as far as anything to do with hurting Patterson was concerned. Now, Floyd, we'll get this interview in. You told me that when we started a little bit too soon there, that you thought that Jackson was stronger in this fight.
Yes, I did.
But you felt stronger, too.
Yes.
And you feel now that you're in as good shape, I guess, as you've ever felt in your whole career, and not too old.
Yes. But however, I honestly believe that Jackson is such a terrific